Hello, welcome to the Full Frame with Mark and Ben. I'm Mark, that's Ben, and this is the Full Frame with Mark and Ben. Today we're in my hometown.
You've exposed this, you've doxed yourself.
Today we're in an undisclosed location where I live. I'm not telling you where I live, you're on the internet. And we're shooting expired film. What have you got, Ben?
I've got a few different things, but I think I'm going to start on this Kodak. I think it's like Verichrome, but it's just called VR 400 from what expired in, can you see that, 1988. This is probably going to be the best one.
Okay.
Because this is the youngest, or newest. Youngest sounds weird. This is the newest, and it's colour.
Nice.
So all my others are black and white, and they're from like 60s and 50s. So
cool. I'm going to start with Jessops SHR 200, expired in September 2005.
oh,
Cost
that's not,
just
okay, that's not that old.
$2.99 when it was new, and then I've got some Ilford XP1 from February 1991.
Did you see that? Hopefully it's got the bikes in it. Looks nice through the viewfinder.
Yeah, we should get the guy in there surrounded by shoes.
It's been a bit of rain.
Not meant to rain.
It did actually.
It's not.
It did say it might.
Ben is not happy.
I can't even film it, mate, because we're not going to have a fucking video.
Hello, we're back a week later. Ben, would you like to explain what happened?
It rained.
And Ben didn't really like where we were, so we gave up. And we've travelled to Lacock, or as Ben thinks it's pronounced, which I think is wrong.
I know it's pronounced.
Ben thinks it's called Lacock, but it clearly says Lacock. Lacock. Lacockery. How to take a photo. You're in the shot.
Today on how to swap your spool over on a Pentax 6.7. Right, here we go. This is the next one.
This is
1959. Yeah, this will be bad. I've already done a roll of Ilford HPS from 1963, and that was pretty dire, so this is probably not going to be much, but it's Kodak, so we've got like good range of brands.
Oh, look at that.
Look at that.
Wrapped like a little sandwich.
Yeah. Oh, and my favourite thing about these old ones, they usually have a little Verichrome Pan roll film.
The spool looks a bit rough and all.
Yeah, rust on the spool that's been wrapped up and in a box. Like, well, that might give you an idea of how it's been kept not very well.
It's weird that someone bought that intending to shoot it and never did.
In 1955 or something. They're usually like 5 years. Is that going to go in? Right. After discovering that the old 1959 Verichrome Pan will fit in this, I thought I would go out and just shoot this roll in the dark. So there it is, loaded in the rollie. Very crusty spool, but let's see how we get on. This is going to be 25 seconds at f3.5. I'm rating the film at 25 ISO, even though it literally doesn't say what it should be, but it's old enough for me to just shoot at anything and pray. Okay, this is actually a really cool shot. Same again, 3.5, 25 seconds. That's another one done. Right, reckons this is just 13 seconds now. I don't know, these are all over the place. But this one's actually going to be 1 minute. It doesn't actually look that much darker, but I guess it is. So yeah, we'll see how 1 minute goes. 8 seconds for the McDonald's shot. Hopefully a car doesn't come through. I think that is my last one. Just remembered there's a shot that I saw earlier just by my house when I was walking the dog. So I'm going to save that last shot for there.
So that was some very expired film.
Yeah.
That was good. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
What were your thoughts going into it? Because you shot that Ilford before from 1963, before we shot anything. So
well, let's take it even further back. Going into it, well, our first initial idea was let's go on eBay and find the oldest film we can and buy it. Well, I found older, but it was like 100 quid or something. I think I found like something from
reasonably priced.
Yeah,
very old film.
Very old film. Yeah. So I didn't really know what to expect because we'd shot like 80s, 90s stuff before. Yeah. And it's been okay. Like pretty usable, just a little bit hazy, and you obviously have to overexpose. So yeah, I did not know what to expect, but I did not. So the first one that I shot out of all the old rolls that I bought was that Ilford 1963. Yeah. And I did not expect it to be like that. It was like
that bad. Did you expect it to be better then?
I didn't really know, but I didn't expect it to come out like that. People said like, my dad said it looked like an oil painting or something.
Yeah, blotchy, wasn't it?
Yeah, and a lot of people said they like it, but I didn't really see it.
I don't like it. I think if you got an image out of it, and it was like, you could tell what it was, and it had that kind of little bit of effect on it, it would have been all right.
Yeah, but some of them were really hard to see. The one I liked was the people sat on the bench, and I don't know, like you can kind of see what's going on in that.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, oh my God, I did not expect them to look like that. So, and I've actually got 2 rolls of that. So I kind of now know what to expect. And I also, maybe I know I need to overexpose even more.
What did you shoot that at then?
I honestly can't remember. Anyway, from the research I did on that film, and it's actually HPS, not HP5, which I thought was weird. At a glance, you think it's HP5. So it seemed like it was actually like an 800 ISO film, which I thought seemed quite high for its age. But so I think I probably just shot it at 50 or 100.
Yeah.
I think most of the stuff I shot at 50 or 100 or 25 probably.
Yeah, you did
maybe the colour was 25.
The Kodak black and white at 25 at night.
25, yeah.
So you're doing like 30-second exposures for that.
Yeah.
Should we talk about that? I'm desperate.
Yeah, well, I'm trying to do it in order.
In order of time. So that will be the next. Which I think was.
So first was the Ilford, which obviously I had no footage of, but you can see the pictures.
Yeah.
Next, I think you did Jessops and I did.
Yeah. So mine were like much less expired. So I had 2005, which I think was perfectly fine.
Yeah, usable. Actually, I actually really liked the look of that.
It was
film.
really nice.
Like I wonder what it, because it obviously
might try and buy some more.
It isn't going to be a Jessops like film. Have you had the negatives?
Not yet.
I wonder if it says the actual maker on the film.
I'll have a look. I'll find it and put it in this video.
It's not going to be actually made by Jessops. Like,
if I've got it, I'll put it in this video now. So I looked on the negatives and it was inconclusive. It just said the ISO number and then a load of other numbers. I've Googled it and it says either AI Overview on Google says it was Ilford, and then on some forums there's a lot of Agfa popping up. So either Ilford or Agfa is the answer. Interesting.
Yeah. But yeah, so that Jessops I thought was really good. I shot that Verichrome VR 400 or whatever it was called, 1988 it was. Which was
up and down. I think like some of
a little bit worse than some of the 90s stuff I've shot. So it kind of expected.
I think it was all right. It was a bit like washed out in places.
I think maybe I underexposed it, so it was maybe more degraded than I accounted for. Maybe I should have shot another stop down because it was 400 ISO, so maybe I might have shot that at 50. Maybe it needed to be 25, you know.
Okay, yeah. So never know.
Yeah.
And then my Ilford XP1, I was quite excited about because I like XP2.
Yeah.
Started off like looking very expired and then got pretty much like it was just unusable, didn't really show an image kind of thing. It was all like, it looked like it kind of like stuck together and it had like little circles on it where it like sort of melded into.
What was this? The
XP1.
XP1.
Which expired in 91.
That was C41?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Expired in 1991.
Right.
Which I said that would have been 400, so I would have shot that at like 100, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah, like some of that was alright, and then some of it was like unusable. So I'm not sure I could have done anything different and got a different outcome.
Well, they do say the higher ISO films degrade quicker.
Yeah.
So like if you have an 800, you should just... if you have an 800, it's like 20 years old. You should just treat it as if it's a 400 to start with, and then minus off. So so then you'd shoot it at 100 because it loses that like first stop quicker than it normally does than normal film.
What else did we do? Like looking into it, like because black and white you should treat differently to colour as well. What did we do?
Then they say a stop for every 20 years, which I think I kind of did for that 1959 one,
the Verichrome Pan.
Yeah,
in the dark.
Yeah,
I thought that came out really well.
Yeah, I was well. So this is, bear in mind, this is after getting that Ilford stuff. So I'm like, you can kind of hear me in the video. I'm like, I don't even know it's going to come out. Like,
and it's like these are the best ones of the video.
Yeah, and I'm like at the start, I'm like, don't really know what ISO to do this at.
Yeah.
So, but I was like, after seeing the Ilford ones, I'm just going to pray something comes out. And yeah, like.
Really nice.
Pretty much perfect.
Light trails on it were really nice.
Yeah.
The McDonald's one I like, the Volvo one I liked.
I quite like black and white long exposures.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's not something I do often, but it adds something to it, doesn't it?
I thought that was the best one of the entire video.
Yeah, really. And the oldest.
Yeah. Weird, like we had a right mix of like.
Yeah.
Some of the newer stuff was alright, and then some of the 90s one was horrible. 60s was pretty bad.
So is there a case for saying Kodak's film is better
than Ilford's?
Than Ilford in terms of what word would you give it? You know,
aging,
longevity, or in terms of aging.
Yeah, so maybe something like Kodak's maybe better quality. But that's maybe what we've learned. But if people watching this have learned differently, But maybe you can't take that like
that small sample.
That's just from what we've learned. That's what we've sort of got from it. Yeah, I've got some Verichrome Pan as well from 1967. So
nice. Okay,
I'll let people know in the future.
Yeah. So I've still got that Ilford, which I don't really know what I'm going to do with.
Yeah, I've got that Ektachrome as well from like this 1974.
I've got 3 more rolls that I don't think are developable, so I don't know what I'm going to do with that. Yeah, if you can develop what was it, E4? I think one of them is, or C22. I think it's C22. Basically, old colour film, like really old. Yes. And give us some suggestions.
I've got Kodak Ektachrome X.
That's what I think I've got that as well.
I did say ASA 64 on mine there.
Yeah, mine says 125 or something.
Yeah. So we don't know if that's developable.
I've heard about people developing stuff like that in black and white, which sounds like so weird, but I don't really understand how that works. I just
quite like the whole design of it as well. It's really a shame to like get rid of it.
Packets are...
But also like thinking about like expired films, or we don't know what state they were kept in. Like your one that was rusty came out really well.
Yeah.
So like maybe it was kept just in an attic somewhere and was all right. But then attics get like hot in the summer.
Yeah.
Cool in the winter. I don't know. Like we don't know how they were kept. It wasn't like stipulated when we bought them on eBay.
No.
So
yeah. But it was a good experiment. So maybe we'll do another one if we can get them ones developed, but I'm not hopeful. Thing is, if someone can develop them, the chances of anything coming out on them is pretty low.
Yeah, X-Chrome's expensive as well.
Well, and what's his name? Grainy Days said that like colour positive
just shoot it as it's meant to be shot.
Yeah, it's so hard to get anything out of expired ones. So
yeah, I've got the Verichrome Pan as well, so we'll see how that does. But I will shoot that.
Yeah,
but yeah, we've got weird cameras coming up as well. We've shot quite a lot because we've got Christmas coming up and we want to keep the videos a-flowing.
Yeah.
So we've got an APS video. We've got
it's just you, innit?
Purple lamppost video.
Purple lamppost.
We've got a podcast as well.
Yeah.
So yeah, exciting times. If you've got any ideas for future videos, feel free to put them in the comments. And that'll be it. Yeah. Should we call that a day?
Yeah.
Nice.
Buy my prints.
Buy Ben's prints. Do you want to talk about your prints again?
No, that's fine. Just
so Ben's got prints. There's a link in the. Go on.
No.
I don't want to talk over you.
You were like, "Do you want to talk about it?" I was like, "Nah," and then you were like, "Buy Ben's prints."
Yeah, but you said no.
No, it's fine. Just there's a link in the bio if you want to look at my prints and buy them.
Thanks for watching. See you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Comment if you're able. Tell us some ideas of what to do in the new year. And we'll see you next time for more sexy and exciting adventures on film. Good night.